Venezuela should have been one of the richest nations on Earth. Beneath its soil lies an ocean of black gold oil so vast that, on paper, Venezuela holds the largest proven oil reserves in the world, estimated at more than 300 billion barrels. This is more than Saudi Arabia, more than Iran, and nearly 5 times the reserves of the United States. By the logic of natural wealth alone, Venezuela should be a global powerhouse. Yet today, its people stand in long lines for food, medicine, and fuel. Inflation has erased savings. Salaries lose value within weeks. The national currency, the bolivar, has collapsed so severely that prices are often listed in foreign dollars instead. How did a nation so rich become so poor? The answer lies not underground, but above it in politics, policy, and power. For decades, Venezuela's economy was built almost entirely on oil. When oil prices were high, money flowed easily. Governments expanded social programs, subsidized food and fuel, and relied on oil exports for more than 90% of foreign income. But little was invested in agriculture, manufacturing, or diversified industries. The country became dangerously dependent on a single resource. This vulnerability deepened in the early 2000s under President Hugo Chavez. His government nationalized oil operations and placed the state firmly in control of production and profits, while oil revenue funded ambitious social programs that reduced poverty in the short term. The system became heavily politicized. Professional management at the state oil company declined, corruption increased, and reinvestment in infrastructure slowed. When global oil prices collapsed in 2014, Venezuela's fragile economic structure cracked. Revenue vanished almost overnight. Instead of adjusting spending or reforming the economy, the government printed money to cover deficits. The result was hyperinflation, one of the worst in modern history. At the same time, oil production itself began to fall. Aging infrastructure, lack of spare parts, and the loss of skilled engineers reduced output dramatically. Venezuela still had oil, but it could no longer extract, refine, or export it efficiently. International sanctions later added another layer of pressure. Sanctions imposed by the United States and its allies limited Venezuela's ability to access global financial markets and sell oil freely. While sanctions were aimed at the government, their economic impact spread across society, worsening shortages and isolation. Political conflict further deepened the crisis. Power struggles between the government and opposition, disputed elections, and international recognition battles created instability and uncertainty. Investors fled. Confidence collapsed. Millions of Venezuelans left the country, creating one of the largest migration crises in the world. Today, Venezuela's paradox remains one of the greatest lessons in modern economics. Natural resources alone do not create prosperity. Without strong instinct,